It's your girl, Miss Chi Dee for Windy City Underground, and today we got an exclusive interview with the Black Swan herself, none other than Chicago's own Sisi Dior.
Hello, everybody. Hello. What's good?
What's going on? Well, we gonna jump right into it because it look like you ready to go.
What's up?
So, for the people that don't know who you are, that's been under a rock for like the longest, can you give them a little background on who you are?
Oh, man. I come from the west side, west suburbs, Maplewood, also the west side Chicago, K-Town. Shout out K-Town. I've been doing music for a little minute. I'm an artist / songwriter / producer / I own my own studio, part owner of a studio called Windy Society Studio. I'm here now to just help a lot of different artists, especially underground artists. You know, I've been in the industry for a little minute, and I love to push people and, you know, get people to where they want to go. I've worked with artists for Cash Money Records. I've worked with YSL. I've worked with Universal. I'm currently working with some major labels. I'm not going to say who yet because I'm waiting on paperwork and stuff like that to finish, but I'm definitely got some real big things going on right now, you know what I'm saying, and I'm very excited about, you know, so I'm trying to keep the positive energy going, you know. I also work with speaker knockers. I work with a lot of people. I used to be on Black Ink Crew. I worked around all of them, shout out Ford, Charmaine, Ryan, Henry, all of them, you know. I've been in the mix.
That resume is impeccable. So, y'all talk about CC, put some respect on her name, man. For real. Like, I got in tune with you through, shout out to my girl, Money K.
Yeah, Money K, that's my girl.
Yeah, I tell people, Money the only one that can see me out and snatch me up by my car. That's the only one. So, shout out to Spash. She put me in tune with you. And ever since then, I've been locked in. Like,
yeah.
When I say there's no genre that you can't touch, that you can't make a fire song for. Like, what is your process when you're in the studio locked in, whether you're recording, writing, mixing?
You know what, I'm just like a vibe person. Like, I go off mood. I grew up off different genres of music. Like, I never boxed myself in, you know. Like, one of my favorite genres of music is alternative music, so I love like rock music, pop music. I grew up off all it, like all the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s type music, you know. I like everything, and I'm actually a real musician. I played trumpet. I went to college for a trumpet scholarship. I went to Langston University. Shout out Langston University, Oklahoma, HBCU. So I love music, and I always loved it, and I know it for real. And like I love melodies and stuff like that. So when I'm in the studio, I really go off the vibe of the beat, you know, and I just go in there and I freestyle off the top of my head. I don't sit down and write or think about it. I don't even be knowing what I'm gonna say when I get on the microphone. I just make the song based off my heart and my mind and how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's real artistry there. And it's not, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these artists nowadays lack that. They just wanna go in, oh, let me just put this on the beat. But it's like, it's more to it. And when you're a true artist, you know what it takes. So I admire that in anybody that has that art.
I appreciate that.
You done rolled down some names in that resume.
Mm-hmm.
What artist or producer have you worked with in the past that you really wanted to work with, or that the vibe was just right and you were happy that you got that opportunity?
That's a good question. What producer? Artist. I really like the producers that I work with currently. Shout out Sabier Music, shout out A-Train, Jahari, people like that. I really like to work organically, you know, and I like to build organically with people and people who really believe in me. You know, and they send me records or they play records for me and they're like, Sisi, we already know whatever you put on this, we already know it's going to be gold, so just go ahead and hook us up, you know. Not trying to be like, oh, well, this is the fee, you know, or this is that. Like, they just trust in me and like it's teamwork. It's teamwork make the dream work. So like I really appreciated that, but also shout out it's the producer. He from Memphis. He put me in tune with like Birth Dirty from St. Lunatics. Do you remember?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like so people like that. I used to go out to Atlanta and I had like Memphis producers and stuff like that. They used to look out for me. They put me in tune with Benzino too, so I did some songwriting for Benzino, like during Super Bowl weekend a few years ago. So shout out all my people in the South. You know, I love them too. So that was like my favorite like people to work with.
I just want to know, you said shout out to everybody in the South. I'm originally from Mississippi.
Okay.
So, at some point, when we gonna get a Twisted Genius collab?
Well, you know what? I really hope that can happen because I really admire his style of music. Like he's really super dope. I follow him. I've been following him since like he first came out. So I commented on some of his stuff. He didn't respond before. So I definitely love to work with Twisted Genius. I love Mississippi producers.
We gonna have to talk Twisted. If you see this, get at Sisi. If not, Big Son, get at Sisi. Now, I've been doing this for a little while. Came back, well, left, came back. My dad was one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to music because that's who got me started in music. And when he passed away in 2018, I was like, oh, nothing else to do with music. Have you had those moments? Like, first of all, who was your inspiration? Like,
as far as music?
Yeah, as far as music or just in general with everything that you're doing.
Who inspired me the most, like, which probably other people probably would say the same thing, but I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael Jackson inspired me. Like, he was like one of the biggest innovators, and still I feel like people ain't really touching his videos, he was so creative, and like the way, the energy that he had on the stage and stuff like that, and the energy that the pandemonium he created when he even walked outside. If he walked outside with just him being himself, like he could stop a whole city like just by stepping out of his car. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it ain't nobody like that right now. I feel like he was amazing, and like I grew up watching that and seeing that and all that mysteriousness of him. Like led me to wanting to be just like that. I wanted to be electrifying and I wanted to be mysterious the same way, Like he definitely inspired me. But then as I grew up, when I had a child, I feel like my son, he now inspires me and he keeps me going, because I want to definitely do it for him.
Nice. Now, with everything you've got going right now, what are you looking forward to doing most in the next coming months, or even let's say the next 2 to 4 years when it comes to your business and your brand?
I want to drop a project because I've never dropped an album, so I do want to drop a project so people can like really see who Sisi Dior and Black Swan is. I also want to expand my studio and make it like a bigger, like a bigger place. Like I want like a warehouse or something where it's like all different types of rooms and bigger, enough space for different things, secure space and all type of like setups and stages and stuff like that. So I just want to do everything bigger. I also want to I want to get in the studio with these artists that's really doing their thing. I feel like I've been working my way up, but I'm ready to work with the big dogs.
And see, this is crazy because some people, if you don't know Sisi, they would think, oh, Sisi just came on the scene. No, Sisi been on the scene for a good time. And it's just like, I respect and I like how you just don't say, okay, this is my platform, but you take other artists that you see putting in that work and was like, all right, I'm gonna put you here,
Right.
so you can get that shine too. And
Right.
especially amongst female artists and rappers, especially here in Chicago, you don't see that too much.
Right.
Because it's always some type of, oh, but yeah, even though you gave me this, da 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 da, and then it's like, hold on now, we working for the same thing.
Right.
And to me, it's like, I kind of pump brakes on doing shows because it was a lot of that, and I'm just like, look, I'm trying to give everybody their shine. So either you gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. But
Right.
how do you deal with that?
Like, it's simple. Like, I'm humble, you know, and I'm not a hater. And I've always been a team player and I always want to see people win. Like you said, I'm more female focused because it's harder and it's always been harder for females to make it in the industry, this industry, you know what I'm saying? Because people be wanting you to do certain things, like, it gets dangerous sometimes, you know, like you see all these different court trials and all this stuff, like the freak offs and all that, you know, like all that stuff is real, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'll be trying to like help, especially the youth or whatever, I'll be trying to help them so that they don't have to go through stuff like that or see things like that. And that's my way of giving back, you know, and I feel like in the long run, that'll be my blessing in the end, you know, like my blessing will come in the end when these people get to where they go. I don't want nothing from nobody. I don't ask nobody for nothing. So that's why a lot of people be like thinking I'm just now getting on the scene. I go call people. I got friends that's like married to NFL players and stuff like that. I could be standing next to Taylor Swift and all these people like, I want my own, I want to get them myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't ask for favors and stuff like that. Now, whatever I do is really purely out of my heart. Like I don't do things so I can, in return, when you get there, I need to be at the Grammys with you. Like, I feel like if you already know what it is and what it was, you will bring me to the Grammys. I shouldn't have to ask you to bring me to the Grammys, just like you didn't have to ask me to give you a free studio session. You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't have to ask me to help you get an Uber home because you ain't had no way home, or your car was in the impound and I sent you some money because you couldn't get your car. You know what I'm saying? Because it be stuff like that. I can help people in all types of ways, but I don't do it. I don't do it to say I did it. I do it out the kindness of my heart.
And there ain't too many real people like that left.
It's not.
And I tell people all the time, whatever you do something for somebody, if it's from the kindness of your heart, you don't have to let it be broadcast.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna come back tenfold to you. And I've had instances where people like, yo, you be like getting everybody a platform. I'm just trying to be for somebody that I wish when I was coming up in here that I had for me.
Right.
And it's like back during that time, it was like, oh, if you ain't with this person, cool with this person, we ain't messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I still feel like sometimes that's how it is. And when people come across real, genuine people, they don't know how to accept that because they done been double-crossed so many times. And in this industry, I get it. I totally understand that. But it's just like, when you got a solid person in your corner, keep that person in your corner.
Right, because it's really, like you said, it's really hard to come by. It's like a diamond in the rough. You know, I only know so many solid people. I definitely ran across a lot of people that I thought was solid and they ended up not being what I thought they was. So like you said, we all go through it, but when you really identify a person like that, you know, like shout out Jerk, people like that. My manager, like she ain't only my manager, she my friend too. And I got people like that. When you got somebody like that, you keep them close. You know.
Shout out Jerkio over here in the cut. In the cut. Now, I got one more question.
Go ahead.
And then we're gonna jump into some other stuff.
Okay.
Do you have any shows or any new singles dropping anytime soon?
I'm currently been songwriting so heavy. I have plenty of songs in the chamber, but I have to decide what song I want to drop. So at the moment, I don't know what song I want to drop because I've been focused so hard on songwriting. So I've been really putting a lot of energy into that. So it shows, as far as shows, I got a show tomorrow. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go because I got some other stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie. So like I've been really busy, you know, and like they've been hitting me up left and right, calling me like, hey, we need to get this done, we need to get this done. So like my head and my focus really been in the studio. So, but I definitely got some stuff coming up. But right now, my single that's been busting and been popping as of late is Put That Shit On, you know.
Oh, so, you can say it. You can say it.
Yeah, Put That Shit On. Like that's been heating the streets up for a minute now. Everybody love that song, so that's what I'm continually pushing. Oh yeah, but I did forget. We did just drop a song. I just dropped a song with 3 other female artists. Shout out Lanaya. It's a song called Don't Miss.
Okay.
Shout out Lanaya, Chris Styles, and it's this other girl that's featured on that too.
Well, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. Shout out to y'all though.
Yeah, that just dropped. That just dropped June 20th. People liking it, so we probably should shoot a video too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, normally I don't do this, but when people found out Sisi was getting this exclusive, they was like, "Hey, you gotta ask Sisi." I'm gonna tell y'all
Somebody
right now.
hit you and told you that?
Yes.
They know, so y'all messy.
Right. I told her, I look, before these cameras even started rolling, I'm like, Sisi, what's off limits? So those of you that done did interviews with me before, I always ask the question, what's off limits? Sisi said, nothing really.
I'm a no limit soldier.
Oh, there it is. So we gonna jump right into it. I couldn't help but see this down my timeline.
Yeah.
And it took me by surprise because I'm like, I never see you get out of character. I'm always seeing you promote your music, promote your brand, your shows and everything, and even supporting other artists. So when I seen this, and then the word scary, I ain't even gonna lie, I laughed because I'm like, they don't know about 290 right here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, somebody really done push Sisi buttons, and then it was like, I'm starting to see other videos come from other artists and other people that was there, and I'm just like, what the, like, totally surprised. So since you here, can we, like, you ain't even gotta go in depth, just a general synopsis, unless you want to go in depth with it.
What did you see? Like, can we start there, or should I?
I'm gonna put it like this. It's like you was outside, looked like a video shoot. The young lady, was out there, and then y'all are like, it looks to me as if you're like trying to diffuse the situation. And somewhere in between you diffusing the situation, you get pulled into it.
Yeah.
The young lady gets put in the car. It's still some yip yapping going back and forth.
So it's like even all that, like, cause I haven't watched it or nothing like that. So all that was caught on the camera.
All that was on camera.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what? If you can read in between the lines, you know what that means.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, it baffled me because everybody that I seen at that video shoot has something going for themselves.
Right.
And to get out of pocket and out of line like that, and then drag other people in that has nothing to do with whatever's going on,
Right.
or that's diffusing the situation, it's
Right.
like, it can't be that much clout in the world.
Yeah.
It can't be, because now even people, how can I put this, and I'm gonna put it tastefully, you never know who's watching you. So by that going around and you acting how you act and getting out of character, it's setting a tone for you before you even walk into another room.
Exactly.
To where a door possibly could have been open for you.
Right.
But what I've learned is people gonna act how they want to act, especially when they grown. So all y'all artists that's up and coming, be careful, because people quick to do this number.
Yeah.
And you don't know what's being put out there.
Right.
So I'm quite sure all of Chicago and surrounding areas done seen every last
and it
video.
made it to Atlanta and everything. Like I had my cousins hit me up from Atlanta and all that. So yeah, I mean I can break it down as quick as possible. I'm glad you've seen that because I didn't even know because I'm like I've been telling the stories to different people like that's been close to me, breaking it down because I'm like at first it seemed like it was only one video that was floating around, which was the 301 or 30 you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like whatever, and that really wasn't how it started, but that was the one that was just like floating around the most or whatever. So it looked crazy, it just looked like oh well she didn't help. And I'm just like, what's the definition of not helping? Because no, I did not fight. But yes, I did help. I helped. I tried to get them females off me as best as possible. Without it being, like I tried to do it so that I could get her out safely, because like, I do security on the side, and I break up fights for a living on the side to get extra money. So I know how to diffuse situations, and that's what I was trying to do the whole time. For 2 hours straight, that's what I was trying to do. It's hot as hell out there.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's Juneteenth, y'all. We celebrate Black freedom, right? Like, wasn't that why we was out there? And then we was out there for a very successful artist.
Yeah.
Who's done music with people like Cardi B and Glorilla, and they're working on a new single. You know what I'm saying? And she coming back and she's giving back to Chicago for even showing love to Chicago and coming up there and allowing, to giving us a platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was much respect to her. Like, why is we disrespecting her on her set? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to diffuse the situation. I'm grown, we all grown. I'm not a babysitter though. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is people got just a little too lit, and I don't feel like they ever really took accountability for their actions. But if you outside and you're telling other females they look like they got an STD and you're not gonna dance behind them, or if you telling them you smash you telling a whole other separate group of female you smash they do, and that y'all sharing these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's grounds for getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But the people that she fought actually came to me and told me, hey, your friend is rubbing us the wrong way. Mind you, we was gonna ride to a pool party with them via the girl that we talking about. She the one that set that up. I knew the other people too. I knew the other party that she ended up fighting, but I didn't set up the ride to ride with them to the pool party. You know what I'm saying? But she did. So yeah, when they put her in the car with them, they already was irritated with her because she was running around saying that they got STDs. She was telling everybody that they look like they got STDs, which is so rude. And I told her, I'm like, hey, let's go talk to them and just let's tell them you ain't meaning like that. She, no, F them. We ain't gotta ride with them. I don't even care. I'm like, okay, then let's go then. No, I want to get followers. I want to get Instagram followers. It's like, girl, what? She wasn't listening. She wasn't listening at all. It's like you said, y'all can see on the video. I'm steady trying to diffuse stuff. Mind you, this a juke party scene. I'm just as lit. I done drunk a cut while we all lit out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still trying to be the responsible one. And I try to keep us safe as much as possible. And I try to get us to go and all of that. You still want to be out there, you jumping on other females, dudes, bear crawling them, bear hugging them and all that, wrapping your legs on them. I'm asking females, you okay? I'm checking their temperature and stuff like that. We called an Uber there, because it was kind of early when we went. The video shoot started at 12.
Right. So
it was kind of early in the day, so we didn't really have a car available. So we ended up Ubering. I got the Uber, we got up there. So then, by the time we got to the other scene, which was the parking lot scene or whatever, it was 5-6 hours elapsed. Our phones died. We called an Uber. Our phones are dead. Both our phones are dead. We can't call nobody. We don't have no ride. Because the people we was riding with, you're fighting. And the people we was riding with, you've been offending them the whole time, calling them fans, just disrespecting them the whole time. They had the decency to come to me and tell me, hey, your friend, she keep on tweeting like that, she's not going to be able to ride with us. I told her, come on, let's I think it's a misunderstanding. I told her, let's go talk to them. She didn't want to. And then you just was out there. Then you got into it with a whole separate group of female. So that's 7 versus 2. No phone, no car. What do you do? What would you do in that situation? And you can't handle your friend. Like, what do you do?
You know what? Me being me, and I'm just gonna speak for me. If I had a friend that was in that, and I'm with my friend in that situation, you don't want to listen. I'm gonna let you stay where you at. I'm gonna be gone, because at this point, you're creating enemies with everyone, and this is supposed to be a happy, joyous time.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is where the saying come in when you asked us, hey, you want to pop out, go here, and we like, who all gonna be there?
Right.
So it's one of them moments, and it's just like, when I realized who video shoot it was, I was just like, gee, what?
Right.
Like, you, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a stressful situation, and I'm just like, and then it even got to a point where they was trying to fight me, you know. So when it got like that, I'm like, I'm gonna let you go. And then when I let her go, she ran into 3 wolves, you know, and the wolves, they hopped her, you know what I'm saying? And I at least broke it up, but I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to fight with you because I feel like you put me in harm's way too. That's the reason really why I didn't fight her, because I feel like she put me in harm's way. We had plenty of opportunity to leave. We had plenty of opportunity to diffuse the situation. I'm jumping at everybody like the Incredible Hulk, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't have time for it. I got businesses, like I said, I got all types of situations I'm in right now, major label type stuff. I don't need to be seen on the internet looking like a, you know, a damn banshee. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I work for like a company that it got back to my company. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, like this week they like, what you was doing this weekend? I'm like, what you talking about? I saw you. I said, where you see me at? On the internet. You was fighting? They already, you know what I'm saying, questioning me, but the thing about it, when they watch the tape, they're gonna be like, okay, well, she didn't hit nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, do I lose everything that I got going on because you can't handle yourself? And when you were warned about it and we could have got out the situation, I feel like, where do you take your accountability, and when are you gonna tell the truth and like stop playing the victim, you know?
At some point, and I love to tell artists this, you can't be hothead your whole career, because that hot-headedness will get you nowhere. And hey, for the parties that was involved, you was there. Take accountability for your actions. Because as someone from my standpoint and other people, we're only seeing what this person is, you know, saying, or what has been put out and portrayed to us on the internet with these videos. So it's just like, when people see, hey, you doing an exclusive with Sisi, come on.
Because they all went live, like after the fact, like both parties went live, like Mocha them and Old Girl or whatever. And I don't really know the stories that they were telling, because honestly, I didn't care. I was still outside celebrating Juneteenth, because like I said, once you put me in harm's way, I feel like you don't care about me. So why should I care about you? You know, like I feel like you just like you had no regard for me. You know, because how many times I gotta tell you, hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's fix our hair. Hey, let's, you know, let's get the sweat off our face. Let's go to the bathroom. No. It's no. It's like, you disrespecting me at this point.
And you gotta realize, you're not new to this. You're true.
Exactly.
And when you have an artist from your standpoint telling another artist that's up and coming and on the rise, it's like, you gotta listen.
Right.
Because it's like, what if you wasn't there to be like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. That situation could have went left real quick.
Yeah.
And some people don't know that when they in the heat of the moment or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, that's what you're gonna be known for. Sorry to say, like,
now you gotta change your raps. You can't talk about the stuff that you want to talk about. Cause we were supposed to drop a song, but she took it down. But I get it, because the way the verse was going, you know, like nobody trying to hear that now. But I'm not gonna say like that she can't fight, cause like I ain't gonna lie, old girl face was messed up. Like she messed the old girl face up. You know what I'm saying? She could fight. And had it been something different where people just slid on her on some whole opt out type of situation, I would have helped her. I would have helped her fight. Had it been like, had she trying to say some girl walked up to her and asked her when she smashing they dude, and then she just got kicked in the face. That's not what happened. I need you to stop telling that that lie. That's a lie, girl. Stop telling it. That's not what happened. You was outside trying to bully everybody. You was outside trying to get all the attention. You was putting your leg up in front of Fetty. She walking off. They ain't like it, bro. Like, you was just out there being irritating a bug. Like, they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just was a bug. You was out your body. It's okay. We get caught like that sometimes. But don't act like I didn't try to protect you, and I did protect you. She didn't go to the hospital. She didn't have to get no stitches. Right. She got piercings all in her lip. None of that got ripped out. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to get no staples. She didn't get ran over. She didn't get maced. She didn't get stabbed. She didn't get shot. You feel me? I feel like I did the best that I could do in the situation that we was in. Ain't nobody giving me no credit. I'm just scary. But everybody's saying that I'm scary, but ain't nobody ran up yet. They know where I live at. Nobody came to where I'm at. Like, people, I'm really respecting in the streets for real. So people can say I'm scary and all that all they want to, but ain't nobody did nothing yet. And that's why I was online saying pretty and untouched. Because at the end of the day, it was not about to snatch out my knotless braids. I had braids and she had a wig. They snatched that wig off. You know what I'm saying? They put it to the side. They want if my knotless braids was sitting on the pavement, y'all would have been they would have been cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If I just would have been missing half of my scalp, they would have been alright with that. No, baby, that's not happening on my watch. I didn't build myself up. I'm not about to sell myself down because somebody don't going outside and don't know how to act. Right. You know, and this my thing is like, why wait when it's just me and you, and wait till we get to somebody who's on such a high platform to act as. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we be 4, 5, 6 cars deep. You don't never do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, is this a setup? Like, is this a prank? Like, what is this? Like, why wait to get up with me, somebody who's very well respected out here in the industry, and then want to put me in harm's way? Because that's what I felt like you was doing. Like, whether you want to believe that or not, you put yourself in harm's way. You also put the person who was with you in harm's way. The reason why they ain't punch me up and do all that and try to jump on me is because they knew she was wrong. That's what they even said on they live or whatever. They like, your friend was trying to tell you was tweaking. You know what I'm saying? They even said, they was like, we don't even know you. We only let you ride in our car because we knew Sisi, and we only spoke to you because we knew Sisi. To me, they spared her. So she started going online talking about she spared me. But we rode in the Uber for 30 minutes, you ain't touch me. You got out the Uber at my house, you didn't touch me. So how you spared me? You got spared out there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people said I should have just left her. A lot of people said they would have left her when they hear the story on how it really went. They like, man, I would have left her. I ain't leave you. Right. You know what I'm saying? I at least got them off you. That's the most that I could do with the situation that I'm in at the end of the day. If they pulled up and just hopped out on you, would have been a different story. But that ain't how it went. You had plenty of opportunity to straighten yourself up. You had plenty of opportunity to chill out. You wanted to fight. You fighting demons and you fought them demons, and them demons beat you. And that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? Hey. She got beat. She was beat. That's what happened. Like, sometimes you got to take those L's when you put yourself in that situation. Like, nobody put you in that situation. You put yourself in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, she really not like this, so I don't really know. There's got to be something else going on internally, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I've been knowing her for some years now, and, like, she ain't used to be like that. I don't know what the problem is, you know, but to take it out on me, somebody who actually protected you, no, I wasn't out there fighting with you, but why am I fighting with you? Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why am I doing it?
And that was supposed to be, that video shoot was supposed to be a nice time.
Yeah.
With
and it was. It just ended crazy, you know?
And then to have Jerkio pulled into it. Now, if you get Jerkio talking, and Jerkio is the most coolest, chill, laid back person. Yeah. So when Jerkio opens her mouth and has to say something on that, it's like, yeah, hey, pipe down.
Because the thing about it was, because I wasn't going to say nothing. I was just going to let people talk. People going to talk. You know, they're going to say what they say. Like I said, I ain't even watched the videos. I ain't read comments. I really don't care. at the end of the day, I know who I am. Like you said, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. The reason Jerk got into it is because she went tagging my name. You know what I'm saying? Saying the world laughing at you, and I spared you, or I should have beat your ass, and all that. And it's just like, girl, you had plenty of opportunity to beat my ass. You did not do it. Because you scary. How am I scary? Because I didn't punch nobody for you? Girl, you know I ain't scary. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't touch me. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't do all this internet stuff. I don't do the internet thing, like you said. When I'm on the internet, what am I doing? I'm posting positive things. I'm posting things about music. I'm supporting people. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting things like positive stuff. I don't get on the internet doing all that sneak dissing and doing all that rah-rah. You know, I'm not the rah-rah type. I'm not the internet type. Like, I'm not reality TV type. I done been in the reality TV. Like I was on Black Ink. I know how that go. Like, some stuff be real, some stuff be fake. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be on baddies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not none of that. Like, I see that's what y'all chasing. I'm not chasing that, you know? So I've been having a lot of people hit me up, like real people, like, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, they ready. Like, and I'm just like, people need to chill out, because don't tap. I told people, I'm like, if she don't tag me, or like, my name don't get mentioned, I ain't gonna say it. But I was just like, and now I gotta tell my side, because y'all think I'm just a bogus friend. I'm one of the realest friends she ever had. One of the realest, like, for real. Like, people wasn't really stepping for how I was stepping for her. She didn't have to pay for no sessions or nothing. Like, I ain't gonna go to things that I did for her, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I've been having that girl back. And if I wasn't a real friend, I would have really left. Like, I really would have left, especially after you tried to fight me. I could have been like, all right, F you. I'm gone. I'm finna walk off. I'm finna find one of these. Like, we was like up north where Hispanic guys. I found one of these Hispanic guys. Asked them if I could use their phone. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm finna make a call. I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on. That's scary. You know? I don't break up fights. That's what people need to know. I don't break up fights unless it's for my job. I ain't breaking up no street fight. I put myself in harm's way. Right. Helping you. I helped you. It's two different types of ways of helping somebody. I helped you. I just didn't fight with you. But people who don't have no goals, who don't have no morals, who don't have no job, who ain't getting no money, who, you know, they only depending on OnlyFans, like a couple of y'all, like, all y'all, she ain't this, she ain't that. Y'all just, like, y'all really grew up the wrong type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have no respect, no self-respect for y'allself. Y'all don't have respect for nobody else. It's other ways of doing things. Why we gotta fight each other? Like, why we always gotta fight each other? And then we doing this on Juneteenth. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like I'm a Black Panther or nothing like that, but I care for my people, you know what I'm saying? Right. Why we can't keep the peace? I was trying to keep the peace the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just as lit as her. I could have been out there wild and doing everything just like her, but I decided I wanted to do it another type of way. And that's why I decided not to fight. If I'm fighting, you already on the ground, girl, how you gonna help me? So now I'm fighting about 4 people by myself. Yeah. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, we gotta be logical. Like, I don't feel like people being logical. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight 4 people at one time. I'm sorry. I know I can fight. But at the end of the day, I know when some of my braids don't get snatched. Baby, I love my edges. Love them. Y'all see this? This is my hair. I love my edges. I always had edges, and I'm always gonna have edges. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these girls be out here with no edges, because they be out here fighting for no reason off the cut waters and just goofy.
Let me tell you, if I hear one more female artist just say something about some cut water, I'm going to scream. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, cut water, all you need is one. And some of y'all overdo it with that.
That's what I heard, all you need is one. They said two, you through.
Yes. All you need is one, and then some of them like to get on that Taylor port. And it's just like, hey, you just, look. Just
I ain't never had Taylor port before.
Let me tell you, cut water, Taylor port, it's going to have you acting out of pocket. And it's just like, at this point, you might as well just go get you a bottle of Hennessy and just sit in the cut.
And that's what we had. We had Hennessy and Patron mix. So, yeah.
Don't do that no more.
I mean, I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this since Black Ink Crew. That's what they used to have. Hennessy and Julio. And they used to be Blanco. I at least had Reposado Patron. You know what I'm saying? It was still like a little dark. You know what I'm saying? It was a little hot too, so it was marinating and all that. So I get it. I just think we probably had just a little too much, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I tried to calm the situation as many times as I could, but I don't know what else I could possibly do besides break up the fight. And that's just what I did, you know?
Y'all heard it here first. Sisi done gave her side. Now don't y'all jump in my inbox. Talking about something, hey, when you gonna drop, when this drop, it drops. And you gonna hear it. Now, what, since we on this subject, what is your thoughts on the whole push piece thing?
I rock with the push piece thing, you know, because, like, why, I be trying to really figure out, like, why are we killing each other? You know? Why we the only race that really just overdo it when it comes to killing each other? Like, why is we doing a job for other races? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
They be laughing at us. Like, and then y'all, they want to rap about it and they think it's cool. They naming people. That's somebody's cousin. That's somebody's uncle. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's son. Y'all real life be glamorizing and making it seem like it's cool to say you shot somebody in a song or you left somebody at a bus stop. They was 16, 15. There's nothing cool about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna like rock with that. Ain't nothing cool about that. You don't see other races talking about doing nothing like that on a song. You don't hear a country song from Nashville, Tom talking about, yeah, I left him on a horse. I pulled up on a horse. I slid up on him on a horse and left him hanging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear that. Like, why is we killing each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is we doing a job for them? Like, if it ever was become a race war, we already to knock half our people off because we can't get along, but that's an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things, we be hating on each other. And I ain't saying we as in us, but I'm saying we as a people, we hating on each other. We don't like to see the next person win. Like you said, like, you know, even in the industry, like, we can't see the next person win. You gotta say some hating type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to knock the next person down, like you trying to climb up over them like a crab in the bucket. Like, why as us as a race so crab is in the bucket? You know what I'm saying? I believe in pushing peace. Like, yeah, we done took some L's, people done lost friends, cousins, all type of stuff, but we gonna continue to keep losing cousins, nephews, sisters, brothers, and all that if we continue to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I definitely going with the push to peace because it gotta stop. It gotta stop. And it starts with us. We the generation that gotta stop it. If not, it's gonna just get worse and worse. You know, back then when the civil rights movement and the slave and all that stuff was going on, it still probably was like that. It started like that. You know what I'm saying? You had the house niggas and you had the field niggas. You had Harriet Tubman and you had people who want to stay on the plantation. And it's still that mindset to this day with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a Harriet Tubman. I think for myself, I'm not a follower. I don't go with all that. You know what I'm saying? But you still got the people who want to stay on the plantation. Slave mentality is what it's called. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And it's a lot of people still in slave mentality. And you as a slave, if you feel like it's okay to go out and shoot your sister and brother, no matter if y'all related or not, that's still your sister and your brother. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all locked up or something like that, then it become a race war, that's your sister and your brother.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So why is we doing that on the street? And like, what you getting out of that? Like, what you getting out of that for real? You ain't getting no check for it. And even if you do get a check for it, that's blood money. That's not cool, man. It ain't cool. I believe in pushing peace.
Okay. Now, do you think, from your perspective, do you think Chicago will ever be able, when it comes to the music, be able to be on that level as, let's say, per se, Atlanta or New York?
No.
Okay.
No. It's too much hate. It's too much spoon feeding. It's too much gatekeeping. It's too many weirdos. It's too many freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all weird. Like, y'all be gatekeeping, y'all be hating, and the people like, and it shout out all these legends out here, you know what I'm saying? But y'all be gatekeeping too, like for real, y'all know that. And I don't know if it's because y'all feel like y'all didn't get to a certain place or something like that, so y'all want to hold other people down. But I be feeling like a lot of these legends out here do not be helping up and coming artists the way that they could, you know? Like, you could direct them and be like, no, don't do that. Or like, don't sign this deal is bogus, you know what I'm saying? Or go here, go there, like, oh, I got this producer, or I know this studio, or like, you know, work on your image, or, you know, anything you can give advice. They don't want to give nothing. They'll hear your song, like it and everything. You ask them for, hey, won't you hop on it? Well, I need 7,000. You need ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody paying you 7,000. You ain't got 7,000 since 1998. Why is you trying to play? It's 2025. Like, quit playing. It's respect for y'all and all that, but y'all don't be having respect for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to wait until somebody get all the way to a certain point, then you want to be like, yeah, let's do a song. I need 7,000. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now I'm flipping it on you because you ain't helping us. Like I be feeling like a lot of like the legends and stuff. They don't give back, and they've been in the industry for 20 plus years, so they know the ins and outs. I've been in the game for 10 plus years. I know the ins and outs. That's why I always have my door be open. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gatekeeper. Like, I open the door for people. When I find talent and see talent, hey, come to the studio. I got a free session on me every time. Any artist can tell you that. I run into you, your music sound good, I like your sound, free session on me. Every time. The people don't even offer that. People, yeah, I like your sound. You sound real good. It costs this though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I know it costs, and like, but it's like y'all be having room. Y'all got room. Y'all can step. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all just don't be wanting to. There's too many gatekeepers. Like I said, sometimes I be feeling like they be hating on people. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't where they want to be. They ain't had no hit in a long time, and they try to tell you, oh man, I think she in a bubble. First off, I'm gonna let y'all know this. I ain't never in no bubble. Y'all heard D earlier. I could make a song with anything. You can make a beat with a can and I'm going to make a song too. I ain't never in no bubble. I'm going to let y'all know that now. In the end, I can rap. I out-rap any of y'all. I just don't really rap like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that fun to me. Because the only thing people want to hear is popping the key and shooting at somebody. And I don't want to do neither one of those. You know what I'm saying? I throw it out there here and there because I know that's what people want to hear. But honestly, that's why I don't really rap like that no more. Like, so I do like the melodic thing, and I go more on the R&B pop, or like even like island. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of that stuff about to be coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on.
Yeah, I got like the dance hall, reggae, Afro beats type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing that. That's what I'm bringing to the city. You know?
And that's what the city needs. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I hear one more, I get it. Y'all want to bring the juke wave coming back. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if I hear one more, pop that P, or so, look, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I don't want to hear it. And like, I get with this generation. I'm gonna be like, I'm 40, so I done been there, done that. You know, scrubbed around, all that good stuff. But I'm just like, at this point, give me something we ain't heard before. Show me that you're a versatile artist.
Right.
Show me that you can be comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone.
Right.
And that you can try something different. And I think now a lot of these artists that's coming up are just boxed in.
Right.
Because they feel like, oh, if I ain't got a juke song, then I'm not gonna pop.
Right.
Or if I ain't talking about stripping in the club or shaking ass on top of a car,
right,
I'm not gonna pop. But it's like, if you gonna limit yourself to this particular demographic,
right,
this is all you gonna get. You're
exactly.
never gonna go farther than that local scene.
Right. And that goes back to saying when you asked about, do you think Chicago will get to where Atlanta and New York is? That's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't have people like what you just said, even guiding them, you know, to even tell them that. But you might do, but people don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, the situation last week. You know what I'm saying? So people, they don't like to listen. Like, you could tell people what they think they know because they got these many followers. You know what I'm saying? Or they got people in their ear, man, you raw, you super raw, like clout chasing and, you know, riding, you know, like just riding their coattails, not telling them the real full truth. Like, yeah, that song is good, you know, and that's good and that's cool, but we want to see you grow as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't grow as artists.
And that, you just said a mouthful there, Sisi. And my whole thing with that is, I feel like if you can reach, and people laugh about this, but if you can reach the Naperville, Bolingbrook, suburban nights, your fan base is gonna grow. And I know right now, I can probably line up about 10 artists, and they main thing they gonna say, oh, I want to be on Summer Smash. Oh, I want to go to Lollapalooza. But how can you when you're still in that square?
Right.
And nobody else knows who you are because you don't want to get out your comfort zone.
Right.
And I feel like, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, but because I've watched you over the years when it comes to how you strategically move with your music. Sisi could probably do a summer smash, go to Lollapalooza, do a Lollapalooza. The next thing you look up, Sisi is on the stage at the Grammys doing her thing.
Right.
Because you know how to move and you know, hey, I just can't limit myself to one thing.
Yeah, I ain't never been the boxed in type. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what people didn't understand. Even with the situation, it's like I don't know what y'all thought I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know who I am. I don't know what y'all thought I was. But I'm not one of those people that just be on the street just doing anything for no reason. Like, so like you said, like you can't limit yourself. Like when you ask, you got any limits? No, I don't have no limits. You know, I don't. So. And I feel like, because I like to be free, you know, I like to be free. I don't want to be bossed in. I don't want them to be like, oh, she's a rapper. No, I'm not. I'm an artist. I correct people all the time. I'm not a rapper. I can rap, but I'm not a rapper. Don't put the rapper title on me.
And that takes me back to King Ting. I don't know if you know who Ting is, King Ting. I just interviewed her last week on a radio show, and she, like, I done seen her correct many people, and she was like, don't call me a rapper, just call me a stylist. She was like, because that's what I am.
Right.
Like, she was like, I could sit here and write all day. But she was like, some of these artists, y'all taking the fun out of it.
Right.
And she was like, so don't say I'm a rapper, just say I'm a stylist when you introduce me. So I totally get where you're coming from. And I tell people all the time, if you can't have fun with your music, then what are you doing it for?
Exactly, and that's why I keep doing it, because I'm continuously having fun. You know, once it becomes not fun for me no more, you're not going to see me doing music, you know? Because I like to have fun when I do music. That's what keeps me going.
Now, you got any words of advice or wisdom that you can give the people?
Words of advice is, listen to people who already experienced some of the experiences you may have not experienced. You know, don't think that you know everything, because it's no one person that just knows everything. Always leave room to grow. Always want to continue to learn. You know, because you can never not. You can always keep on stimulating your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, especially when you're growing and you're growing up and you're getting older and you're maturing. You have to continue to stimulate your brain and try to vibrate high, because low vibrations brings the worst in everybody. You know, you can like I said, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch, and that's all I got to say.
Okay. Can you let the people know how they can get in tune with you, follow you if they want to book you for shows?
Y'all can get in tune with me via Instagram. Sisi Dior, Sisi_Dior, that's CCSISI_DIOR. I am the first Dior, just to let y'all know. Not on no shade, but I'm just letting y'all know I was the first one with the name Dior, and everybody else started running with it, you know. Like, first people didn't even know my name, they like, what that even mean? But now everybody know what Dior is, you know, so that's pretty cool. But now follow me there. And y'all can also hit up jerkymanagement@gmail.com if y'all want to book me. I'm open to bookings. I'm open for features. I'm open for songwriting, hosting, podcast, interviews, all that. And I definitely appreciate you having me here.
No problem. Thank
Was you still gonna talk to Jerk? You ain't got time.
Jerk,
What's the word?
come on up here.
Big.
Thank you, CC.
I know I got something to say. I was over here, go ahead, check me out.
Yo,
What's the word?
y'all getting a 2-for-1 today.
Oh man, we appreciate it.
You're welcome. It ain't that often
I appreciate the love. For
that
sure.
they get a 2-for-1 on the exclusive.
For
So
sure.
we gonna dive right on in it. Look, if y'all don't know who this is, you better get to know me.
Yeah.
Got Jerky over up here. building.
For sure.
Hold on.
Man, I can't call it. Trying to check the temperature. See it. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Check the temperature, that's all.
Now, for the people that don't know, can you give them a little background about who you are?
Yeah, I'm Jerk, Sisi Dior manager. I'm one of the laid-back persons. Always man of my business. Got that bag, whatever you want that bag, come talk to me. Other than that, it's that. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Check the temperature, that's all.
Now, for the people that don't know, can you give them a little background about who you are?
Yeah, I'm Jerk, Sisi Dior manager. I'm one of the laid-back persons. Always man of my business. Got that bag, whatever you want that bag, come talk to me. Other than that, it's that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, we gonna hop right into it. We ain't gonna cut no balls, no corners, none of that. Man, the situation that happened last weekend. What's to it?
See, what happened was when she tagged Sisi, I felt disrespected now. Because it's like she said, you roll home with me. You want to fight, let's fight. So I called her phone and went to the voicemail twice. I texted her. She went to the internet. So it's like, you want to assassinate her name at this point, like, what's the problem? So she went on there, you 45 years old, you this, you that. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. So she's like, oh, you 45, you wearing Pampers, you this, you that. Come on, bro. She don't know me. She don't know me. Like, tell your manager to give you some upfront money or something. Like, get some money.
Right.
Like, you hate on the person that really brought you to the scene. Like, don't do that. Like, Sisi real laid back. She said everything was okay. For sure. When she tried to come at me, I just wanted to make it clear. Okay, y'all, look at her and look at me. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is how we close the argument. I ain't finna do all that with you.
Right.
So when I put that up, I was from the heart with that, like, look at her, I'm 45, and look at her. She said, I'm not, you 40, so you felt disrespected by her.
Oh, yeah.
Her age not making them see my age, so it's like, I'm not offended by that. I'm 45, got a big life, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, like some of these young artists, and they ain't even gotta be artists. Mm-hmm. It's just in general, they love to pop off, oh, you 40, you da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's your favorite word.
Baby, I'm proud to be 40.
For sure.
Because it ain't too many that make it to see that age.
Oh, that's right.
And it's just like, and I look at some of them and I be like, hey, you looking a little older than me. You know,
a lot of people be thinking I'm a kid. My son, 27, I got 3 grandboys. So like, and Sisi know I love my grandbaby. Me and my son, we like this. He on his 3rd property, I'm on my 1st one. So it's like, I'm arguing with you, bro. You see what I'm saying? I know Sisi Cole, so it's like, you know that, so it's like, you waste some breath on here, like this. That happened, let it go.
That is.
You see what I'm saying? You put her in a situation where she ain't had no other choice but to do what she did. Because me, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm the honest person. I ain't trying to make you laugh. I would have been let that bitch get stomped out. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of that shit. Because I feel like, don't put me in nothing. Somebody will get hurt behind that shit, so. Sisi did. If I was there, she would have got stuck the fuck out worse because I would have made her stay the fuck back. I ain't with all that cap ass shit. I ain't with that shit. I would live for it.
And see, anybody that know you move a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And you're always on your business. And it's like, when you have something to lose versus someone that don't got that much, it's just like, hey, I'm trying to remain professional.
That's what I'm trying to do.
At all times, but it's like, it's hard because people will push your buttons and get you to that point where it's like, okay, let me show you who I am.
That's what I have to do. Because I got people that love me, Sisi know, it'll go up, all the way up, to the outbreak, like, just stand down, like, let me be. Let me put this picture up of me and you, and leave it at that. See, she tried to come back and, oh, you're not going to get no clout on me. I've been clouded up. I don't need you to cloud up. I'm not on here for no views. I'm speaking facts, but it's still going up on that. So like, you going up because you still addressing it with me. The people that's coming, go at them. I made my point clear. You said I'm 45, don't got nothing, this, that. look at the people that saying the comments. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, why you like dodging the bullets? Go stand there and get shot up, cause there go your answers there. Like, what you want with me?
It is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Jerky Your World done spoke.
For sure.
And there's nothing else that need to be said. But can you let the people know how they can contact you for any business inquiries?
The jerkymanagement.com, at gmail.com. Jerks World on IG. And it's my real name, Jamaica Neal on Facebook. Get up with me.
Let me tell you, when you got a vet and a legend like this, and she giving you advice. Matter of fact, can you give them some advice?
My advice to anybody: stay positive, do what's best for you. All these people that's hanging around that's hating, believe me, they can't help you. You can help your own self. Stop listening to people, because the people you listen to is digging a hole for you. You never gonna climb out that hole. I be around people all day. You'll never. A lot of people is broke right now because of people that don't have nothing. They listening to. The blind is leading the blind. So my points to anybody: get with people that's actually doing what they say they're doing and not fabricating their lives. A lot of people are living on fabrication. They have to be real with themselves. If you're not real with yourself, you're never gonna make it. I'm not even affiliating myself with them type of people. So like, my advice: stay strong, stay positive, and like just follow the leader. Like, if it's nothing wrong with following the leader. You can be a leader too, but just follow the leader. Because if you follow the leader, you're going with the leader. You're not going with the people that ain't know nothing. Like, that's my advice.
Hey, you heard it here. I done had Sisi Dior over in the cut on the exclusive. And I got Jerky on the exclusive too. My day done been made. Y'all done got to hear everything y'all needed to hear from them personally. So I'm your host, Miss Chi Dee, and this has been an exclusive interview on Windy City Underground. Yiddy!